Hey, welcome to President Mike radio broadcast. Here we go. We just have to go ahead and address the issue that just came out on the news with our Supreme Court and the decision they made concerning the Defense of Marriage Act. Here's the issue. They're not addressing the issue properly. Here's what nobody is doing in the government that's proper. Here's what nobody in the Supreme Court is doing that's proper. Here's what nobody in any of the states in any political position are doing that's proper. It's simple. Marriage is the union of a man and a woman to create children and have a family. That's what marriage is. A civil union is what people who are gay or have, any other manner of thinking about being in a relationship with whoever and whatever they want, aside from the traditional, essentially religious-based, God-based, moral-based, principle-based, ethics-based, really normal, traditional, values-oriented concept of marriage being between a man and a woman. Anything beyond that, the governments, the state, the Supreme Court are certainly entitled to say, hey, that person wants to marry, somebody of the same sex, or for that matter, the way the world's going now, that woman wants to marry her dog. I mean, these are the kinds of things that we're facing in the world today. So anything outside of really what is normal marriage, fine, they're granted civil union. They're granted a civil union, and therefore they can have rights to benefits in terms of giving them the same rights as a being, giving the being the right that other beings have the right to in terms of benefits, can and should only be made available and issued through civil unions, which would work, which would be fine. Everybody would be happy, because that way the majority of the people who believe in Judeo-Christian ethics and values, I would venture to say that even the Muslim religion, Muslims would certainly agree that marriage is between a man and a woman. We might almost say that any religion on the planet is going to agree that marriage is between a man and a woman. So the simple fact of the matter is they're not addressing the issue of defining marriage and stipulating and making the distinction that marriage is between a man and a woman. However, anybody that's in a civil union, so that they can have rights to benefits, are entitled to rights. And that way both sides are satisfied. Nobody's addressed that issue in that manner, and that's the problem we have in this country, and it's contributing to the moral decline of our country.